All right, welcome back
Never hit the clap on them.
to the Anything Really podcast, episode 17. Here,
You got to hit the clap though. Sync audio. Probably.
do it.
It's okay. It should have picked.
Yep, and we're here with
Black Friday episode.
myself, Bryce. I think that's what I said last time. I said myself, Bryce, and Cody,
Yeah,
but it made it seem like I was
you're
introducing.
saying you made it seem like myself, comma Bryce, comma and Cody.
My alter ego. Yeah.
There's you and then there's Bryce.
Yep. Episode 17. And we got through Thanksgiving. So this is, what is this? The Monday or Tuesday after Thanksgiving. Yep.
Dude, I feel like we just recorded the other one.
I know.
It went by quick. What'd I do this week? Jack shit. Well, it's because Monday,
Because it was a short week of work.
it was a super short week. Okay, so Monday, I think I had rentals. I didn't work much in the office. And then Tuesday, Cassidy had a doctor's appointment, so I didn't work much in the office. Wednesday, everybody left early. So I was there by myself, got some stuff done, but I had to leave early because it's like, what do I do when nobody's there? And then Thursday, I ate turkey, and then we're here today.
It's like summer break. What it feels like, huh?
Yeah, RIP to summer break.
Yeah.
What'd you do yesterday?
Yesterday was Thursday, Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah. What'd you do?
I woke up, and as soon as I woke up, the food was pretty much like almost done. It was good. Everything was good. There was turkey. 3 or 4 cheese macaroni. It's not really a Thanksgiving thing, in my opinion, but I always ask for
Mac
it.
and cheese?
Yeah.
Yeah, mac and cheese is a Thanksgiving thing.
I don't think my family's ever really done it. They've only do that for like Christmas dinner or something.
Oh, mac and cheese is a staple. You have to have.
I asked for that. That's what I wanted. They asked what I wanted, and it was that. So I got that, and mashed potatoes,
Haters.
gravy, and
Sweet potatoes?
Oh yeah, but I didn't eat any of that.
Cranberry sauce?
Yep.
Did you eat that?
Nope.
I didn't eat any cranberry sauce.
I didn't even eat a lot because I'm not hungry. I just woke up.
Oh.
But it's like I'm also not gonna not eat something.
Word.
It's kind of like I was talking to my this guy I work with named Elvis, and I said I didn't want to like make them feel a type of way by not eating anything, so I kind of like made a plate and ate it, even though I was not hungry yet at all.
Let me ask you something. Side quest here. Did you ask Elvis about his life story?
I didn't. I didn't. I just seen him today for the first time in forever, and even when I saw him, and he was like, "Haven't seen you in a while." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm an hour away now, so I don't really come in as much."
Okay, so here's the thing. We have to. Does he watch it?
He was honest. He said, this other guy we work with, Colton, he said, Colton told me about you guys. And I will say, I haven't really had much time to sit down and actually watch the videos. But he asked if we were on anything else. And I said, no, not yet. I keep forgetting and haven't even been looking into it. But he said, I'm not going to lie. I haven't sat down and watched you guys' videos, but I did subscribe.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, cool. So
Word.
he knows about it.
So here's the thing. Can we explain what I think our connection to Elvis is?
Yeah.
So, and I don't know if Cass has heard this, so she's over there. She could listen for a second. So when I was, I don't know how old I was, maybe like 10, 11, or 12, somewhere in that range, maybe even younger than that, actually. There was a guy named Elvis, a Puerto Rican guy named Elvis, that stayed with my grandma. I don't even know how they met, but stayed with my grandma for like, what'd she say? It was only like a month or two. It wasn't as long as I thought.
Yeah.
But back in my little brain, I thought it was a long time. So stayed with Elvis for my grandparents for quite a while. And he was looking or had found his mom or something in New York.
Mm-hmm.
And you say your Elvis is from, you know, you said Puerto Rican guy named Elvis. And I said, what? That's crazy. And you said from New York. I said, that's crazy. And so I
Not
think,
really.
No,
the Elvis part is crazy. I haven't let a lot of people not name Elvis, but like being Puerto Rican from New York is pretty like.
No. I'm not saying Puerto Rican from New York is crazy. I'm saying the alignment of the person that we're thinking of. And then I said, well, my theory is that he says he's from New York because he was young. He wasn't young, but he was probably our age now then. When he went to New York, he's lived there for quite a while and maybe moved back down to Florida and now he says he's from New York, or maybe
he
he was
is in
even,
his late 30s now. So
yeah, it aligns. Like there's a lot of
I
things that
think he is.
align.
I think he is.
There's a lot of things that align, and
Mid 30s, maybe
you
mid to
know,
late.
and I think that we should get to the bottom of that. So maybe this is the one episode he watches and he answers.
I'm gonna tell him. I have his number.
Yeah, you should. Like, hey, dude, did you ever live with an older couple
Yeah.
in Putnam County?
And he's gonna think, what the fudge, bro?
What if he's like, how did you find out about that?
I'll be like, dude, I know everything.
I just, and then just hit him with this emoji.
Mm-hmm. I know your secrets.
No, not. She's drinking straight out the sweet tea bottle.
What we finna eat? Should have got us a little something.
That's crazy.
I would do that shit.
So, yeah. So, anyways, side quest coming to an end. Yeah, I think that it's the same Elvis.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it is, because that'd be so like a really cool, like, what a small world type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, you guys have a lot of leftovers from Thanksgiving?
Yeah, there's a lot of leftovers, and I'm not gonna lie to you. After I ate my little plate I had, and then I ate a plate last night, or you could say this morning at like 3 a.m. and I'm already tired of it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm tired of that food.
You know what I had for breakfast
Never
today?
been a turkey person though.
Yeah, well, my mom made a spicy turkey.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
So we hosted Thanksgiving here.
Yeah.
But
the only thing left was the wet stuffing. I like the dry.
What do you
mean? The one
mean?
outside the turkey.
We never put stuffing in the turkey.
Yeah,
it's always separate.
Sometimes it's inside, sometimes outside.
Yeah.
They do both.
Yeah.
So all that's left is the inside, so it's more mushy.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. I like the dry.
Yeah.
So
There's a reason that one's left.
Bro, I'm getting tired of, but I will eat the macaroni.
So we had no macaroni left over, I don't think. So we hosted Thanksgiving here, but the stipulation was that I'm not cooking.
Okay.
Everybody
Isaiah mentioned.
Everybody
talked about it a little bit.
What he got to say?
No, he just mentioned it. He just said, yeah, like Lucretia did most of the food, and then we all had it here.
God bless Lucretia, but she didn't do most of the food.
Who did?
It was a mixture. Everybody brought something.
Oh.
Lucretia's my mom. I love her, but she did work hard. She did the 2 turkeys.
Me too.
She did 2 turkeys.
Y'all, they came too?
Yeah. Everybody was here.
Okay,
our families communed here. Mom did the 2 turkeys, one normal, one spicy, brined in like
sounds good.
some like spicy brine with jalapenos and stuff, and really good flavor. And then she did green bean casserole, which was also dope. And
Good
she
stuff.
did some like root vegetable salad thing.
Pass.
Hard pass for me. And then Cassie's mom cooked some mac and cheese, stuffing, and
SpaghettiOs.
And her mom did the ham.
See,
also,
I would like ham too, but that's probably Christmas.
What? Oh, she did like a whole bunch of rolls. She probably made like 45, 50 rolls.
Sounds good.
And I don't know why Cass thinks that every store has to have the minute details.
I don't know why she doesn't sit out here and have a mic. I knew it's something like this was gonna happen.
Yeah. And then
call back to the last episode.
My grandma, one of my grandmas made the mashed potatoes and brought some pies. And then what else am I leaving out? The mac and cheese. Oh, her mom made the mac and cheese. Did I say that already?
No.
Her mom made the mac and cheese. And yeah, anyways, everybody came here. And everybody took some home. Thank God my mom and Cassie's mom helped clean up, because I told them, I said, if y'all don't, 1, take some leftovers, and 2, help me clean up, all of this is going in the garbage. I'm sorry. I'm not in it. I'm not for this crap. So they helped clean up and pack everything up. And then,
yeah, eating it all week is hard.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad they took some, because I have just like the sweet potatoes I finished this morning. So I had just enough for that. I got a couple containers of turkey. We got some ham. And then, we got pies and stuff.
I think I can only eat the same thing, like 2 days max. And then I just get really sick of it.
Really? See, that's like really I can eat the same thing over and over and over again. Mm-hmm. Like the Cantina chicken burrito at Taco Bell. Replace the chicken.
That's different.
Replace the chicken with
fast
steak.
food is different.
You think?
Yeah, I think it's because they got shit in it.
Yeah,
that make you want it more and more and more and more. Like you're telling me, well, like let's say you got to eat just a McDonald's cheeseburger for like a whole week. You can
Mhm.
eat other stuff, but you have to eat that too. Like I think I could do
Yeah,
it
you could
easy.
squeeze that in there.
Yeah, easy. Because
I don't
you
know,
don't get
'cause
tired of
I
that
don't get tired
food
of ramen noodles, to be honest.
because the shit is in it.
Ah, I see, I
Yeah,
see, I see.
I think that's like it's like Coke.
Okay,
You
okay.
know?
I'm trying to think. You're right. You know what? Home cooked meals are things that I don't feel like. Pasta, regular pasta, Cass wants all the time. I never want because I feel like we eat it too much.
Oh,
So you're right.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Another government secret unlocked on
Mm-hmm.
anything really pod.
Gotta be a thing. It's gotta be a thing, bro. Because like people get on like, well, me and Deltona when I was over there was a time where like every day I was getting some sort of fast food. I would never get tired of fast food until like I was doing that for like 2 months, 3 months straight, and then I
Yeah.
was like, I am tired now of fast food. Like I feel like it's different.
You know the only fast food I get tired of
What?
is Panda Express. I
Oh,
love
fuck
Chinese
that.
food. I just get tired of specifically Panda Express. I feel like, it's just it doesn't hit the same as a good like China walk down the
Yeah,
street,
yeah.
A good our China walk's closed down. Probably not the
Is it?
yeah, probably
'Cause
not the
like
worst thing for this city.
I feel like it's always something because I thought I seen
Duncan got that property is what I heard.
right. Yeah, yeah, yep. Okay, I guess it is closed down because someone posted like a couple weeks ago or a month ago on the Crescent City page, whatever. You live there, whatever. And someone said, "Is this place still open?" And a lot of people were saying, like, "Yeah, it's just on certain days." And
No, I think it's closed down entirely, which I guess I don't think is a bad thing for this community because it's the kind of place that like you want to pay really fast because you don't want to see what's behind the window.
yeah,
You know,
I don't know why there's a Chinese spot that can't be successful here. Like, it's always something because like
they
it's
always
not about the
change.
food, but
Yeah,
it's like, but everything around it makes it look ghetto.
that place has been a Chinese, 3 different Chinese restaurants.
Like,
There
think
was a
about
time
how
when it was a
successful it could
buffet.
be if it served everything it did or whatever, but it like looked presentable
Oh,
inside.
that's the problem.
You know what I'm
None
saying?
of them
It's
ever
like
kept up
it's
with the
like
place.
to me, it's like the little thing.
Yeah,
Like I think the food would be the hardest part to maintain, like whether it's cooked all the way, freshness, all
yeah,
that stuff. But no, if you just throw a little nice decor and make it look a little clean, that's all it
yeah,
takes. And then it would be have a nice sign outside. How much could a sign really be?
yeah.
You know what I mean? If
Did
you're
they ever have a
investing this
sign?
much
Oh yeah,
already,
they had one sign.
like have a nice sign.
Yeah,
Imagine how much money, how long could it save if it just had a nice sign?
yeah,
Because think about all the fast food places; they all bright and nice
yeah.
looking signs. It's that sign, golden
Yeah,
arches. It's fucking shining.
it's
You know?
advertisement 101. Yeah, I mean, I did like that food, unfortunately.
No, it's good.
That
I
place
enjoyed it too, but it looks ratchet.
that place was a guilty pleasure of mine.
Yeah, it looks ratchet
I knew
though.
people that were like would frowned upon eating there.
Oh, because of how it looks.
Yeah, they just didn't try.
Bro,
Well,
literally it's
I
just everything
I
is that.
think these people kind of like knew
Live
what it
in
wa-
there.
Oh, those people, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. It's like you
Yeah.
can't do that shit,
Yeah, yeah.
man.
It was
You,
crazy.
like
There are a couple people that like, that have worked there. There's a couple people that I know that have
Mhm.
worked there. I should ask them for the tea.
yeah.
We can spill the beans on the pod.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
I did share them on Facebook.
Did you?
Back when the last time, the last people that owned it and were running it, when they opened it back up, I did share
The
it.
guy that said thank you a lot.
I don't know.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yes. But I shared it. I said like support local business, whatever. And then like they can't like I did my part.
I support their local McDonald's.
You know what I'm saying? Like I did mine, you know?
Now, can I be honest? Our local McDonald's
Mid.
mid as hell.
Yeah, mid.
Dude, they just aggravate me.
Dude, my
D-
dad went to that McDonald's. We just helped AV move. And I'm like half asleep. So I'm tired. I'm dead. And then I wake up to like her asking, okay, there's two intercoms. So he's in the inside lane. There's a guy currently ordering in the other one. And I said, Dad, he has to, he's talking to the microphone or the speaker. No one's there attending him. They're attending there's the other guy. So he's talking, I want blah, 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 blah. And they're not replying. He's like, hello, like no patience. And then you just hear on the speaker, what sauce would you like with your nuggets? And my dad's like, I didn't get nuggets. And I'm like, and I wake up and I'm like, Dad, they're talking to the other people. And I go back to sleep. It was hilarious, bro. And then like, he's just like, and then we're driving, we order, why the hell earlier she asked me what sauce I wanted when like, I didn't even get nuggets. And I'm like, he's not listening. He's not
Yeah.
listening. And we're getting our food. I have sleep again. This kid gives us an order and he had the water on the side. I don't even think he was giving us the water, but my dad was just like, I didn't get water. I didn't get water. I'm like, it's probably not even for us. It's just staged. You know what I mean? And I'm like, and then it's like the language barrier, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this
Well,
guy.
even on a perfect day and a
Can't
perfect
have him by
customer.
himself, you know?
Yeah.
Like, for real.
he needs a handler. But even on a perfect day and a perfect customer, that McDonald's fumbles a lot.
Mm.
Like I don't think I've gone there one time and been either got and
Their
and
McRib was pretty, like, mid, bro. It was
I'm
pretty
gonna be honest
stale
with you,
tasting.
I don't get the McRib.
I got to. You got to.
It
You got
scares
to.
me.
The bread was, like, stale tasting. Everything was stale tasting, bro.
A lot of times I don't even get burgers from McDonald's. I'll get just chickens and the snack wraps.
Let's go get some right now.
Actually no, I got plenty of leftovers and pizza in there.
Ooh.
The last time I went there, not only did we wait forever,
Mhm.
like, and what kills me is I order a snack wrap. They're like, pull up to the third window and wait up there. And I'm like, for a couple snack wraps, it's literally a chicken tender.
What about your Deltona McDonald's experience?
Oh, that's that too. Dude, it's crazy. And then the last time I ordered the 2 snack wrap thing, and they gave me 1. And then shoot, there's been so. Oh, one time I get in there and a girl sighed over the thing. She said, "What can I get you?" So I looked at Cass, and I looked at Cass. Cass was like, "What was that about?" I was like, "I don't know." So I sighed back hard as hell. I was like, "I guess I'll just take." And then she kept sighing, bro. And I was like, "This is crazy. Like it's crazy."
Did you know the person or not?
No,
Oh.
no. They just
Were they older or younger? Or?
that's the problem. They're young. It's kids. Like they literally have kids working there, which I'm not opposed to kids working, but they have to have a good manager managing them.
Yeah.
Like a good role model in there. At that point, if you're gonna hire kids, legitimate like 21 and under kids, then there needs to be a manager that's also gonna be a role model. Does that make sense? Like a good role model and good work ethic. But then on top of that, they'll hire like a 16-year-old kid and then put like a 20-year-old as a manager or whatever, and then it doesn't work out. Or our workforce pool in our area is not the best anyways. So you get a 45-year-old that thinks they're 16.
That part.
Yeah.
I had to think about what you said.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are a little they've aged out, I guess. I don't know how to describe that. Like, what do you say that? They're older, but they don't act their age.
Yeah, I think it's just the environment here.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest. Why is that?
I don't know.
Talk about that. Why is that?
I don't know. Like
Why is that a lot of people here?
We have a lot
like
of people, and they are very young minded,
and like
and
they're the ones
in a
having
bad
kids
way.
too.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
I know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Speaking of, also, we should talk about this, but a side quest again. I brought up earlier. This is what's worried about Cassidy having a kid, being pregnant, or us having a kid, right?
The local McDonald's.
Yeah. No.
Can't get the McNuggies fresh.
You have to have it for a long time. like everybody's like, oh, they're having a baby, and it's like, yeah, it's only a baby for a few years.
Yeah.
In 10 years, it'll be 10. I feel like I'm not old enough to have a 10-year-old kid. Obviously, in 10 years,
35?
I'll be 35. So yeah, I'll be old enough to have a 10-year-old kid. But like in my mindset today,
to me, that still sounds like not just you, but to me, I just feel like 35. I don't. Maybe it's because we're getting older, but I still feel like 35 is young.
35 is young.
Yeah.
I don't think 35 is
but
old.
I feel like when we're younger, you're like 35. You're old.
Oh
You
yeah,
know
when
what
I
I
was
mean?
10 years
Like,
old,
you're old.
when I was 10, my mom
Yeah.
was in her 30s, and I was like, fucking old head. Your parents would have been in their 40s when you were 10.
Dang, how?
Yeah, your parents would have been 40.
Yeah.
Because your parents are
Yeah.
like not quite 10 years older than my mom. They're like, my mom's in her mid 40s, late 40s. Your parents are in their early 50s now. Yeah, they're not quite 10 years older. So, but I went down this rabbit hole in my mind. I was like, wait a minute, Cass is having a baby. We're having a baby, and that baby's gonna grow up. And for some reason in my mind, I'm thinking that baby's gonna grow up, and I'm gonna stay in my this body, which is not the case. But I was like, I'm not ready for a 10-year-old or like an 18-year-old. But obviously, I'll grow with them. It's my first life too. I thought that shit was funny when I said about Henry earlier.
What?
You didn't watch my snap?
No.
And I said, I was like, I want to go inside or whatever. I said, I'm letting the dog out and I want to take him inside, but I realize it's his only life too, so I'm gonna let him outside a little longer.
Oh, I don't know if might have
You
missed that
missed it.
part.
Wow. We'll cut that.
That is crazy. It's crazy, bro. It's cause like
What, that it's a dog's only life too?
no, I guess it all depends. Sometimes shit happens, and then sometimes like you've already done the things to have a kid. Like you've got you can get job.
Mm-hmm.
Find partner. Get married to partner.
Mm.
Conceive or whatever,
Mm.
and then kid.
We didn't do that part.
Huh?
The conceiving part.
That kid's
just-
Mexican.
Um,
From
nah.
Mexico, brothers in Mexico trip.
But
But it's just like I don't know. It's like me, bro. I want one, but like
I'll give you one.
I don't want like not now. Like
Oh.
even if I was with somebody for whatever 5, 6, 7, whatever years, I still feel like I there's so much things I want to do with me by myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No shade or no shitting on people, but
Yeah. No, I get
it's
it.
just like I don't know. Me personally, I just feel like I'm not close. Like not up here, but like
Yeah.
I want to do because I feel like, and I feel like you are the type that you would. I feel like as soon as you have a kid, it's about them. Like 80% of the time now
Yeah.
has to go up. It's about their life. Like you said, it's about their life now.
The only
And you get
thing,
20. And I think right now I don't want to give up
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. The only thing that and I don't even regret it, but the only thing that I think that I haven't done that I would have wanted to do before having a kid was travel more. But like literally just about everything else, I'm like, I think I've done enough.
Mhm.
And me and Kaz have talked about it. I don't think that a kid is going to keep us from traveling. Like when we went to Barbados, yeah, and even in Mexico, we've seen a lot of kids.
I
But
don't think it is either, but I'm not a fan of that.
well, that's the thing. So like when we went to Barbados, we were talking to one of our cab drivers that the cab driver we liked, and he took us around a lot. And I was like, he's like, I can always tell the British or like the people from Europe, the European people from Americans. And he was like, I was like, why? And he goes, it's all of the European families have their kids with them. Even if it's 2, 3 kids, they'll have their kids. Americans will not travel with their kids. But the thing is, these European kids are well behaved because they're traveled, right? Like
Mhm.
Americans are so in routine of like, oh, me and the wife are going on a date. We got to leave the kid and babysit. Like they don't go out and get traveled. And I also met 2 kids at the campground that I worked at. And I became friends with their dad, and his kids, they traveled the country. And so they were never in school. And these kids were like little adults. Like they were very well mannered. They never acted out. The only time I ever seen them cry is if they got hurt, kind of thing. Like they never just like, how you got these kids that are screaming because, and I know everybody says it, like our kid won't be an iPad kid. Genuinely, like if my kid, like I want to teach my kid to be bored. You know what I mean? Like I'm on my phone a lot, but I know that if I don't have my phone, like my phone died the other day, I was fine. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people freak out, or like, just you got to learn how to be bored. Cass isn't good at being bored, to be honest.
I don't like about the kid thing and traveling with them though. Like the first things I thought of is just like, whether it be with a partner or a solo trip or whatever. Like I was just thinking like, let's say for some reason you wanted to just sit in the same spot for 2 hours. Like if you had a kid there, they'd be like, can we go? You know what I mean? Like, but if you were by
Yeah.
yourself, you can literally sit somewhere,
Well, I think that's
do
the thing.
whatever you want. It doesn't have to be, I'm not talking about drinking or smoking or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm
just
talking about
chilling.
just doing what you
Vibing.
want to do.
Yeah.
If you want to be at the same spot and take 5,000 photos,
Yeah.
you can. But if you have a kid,
Yeah.
they're like, can we leave? Can
Yeah,
we
yeah,
leave?
yeah.
Can we leave?
But
Can
I
we
think
leave?
that's all.
You know what
I
mean?
think that's a big way how you raise your kids. though.
Yeah.
I do. I really believe that.
But to be fair though, to any kid, who would want to sit there and sit somewhere for 2 hours?
Yeah. I
I
mean,
don't think any kid would want to do that, but you might want to do it.
yeah, but I will
Watch
also
a
say-
sunset. What kids like? Can't wait to just watch a sunset.
Yeah.
But if you're an old head, you're like, I couldn't wait to watch the sunset.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? That's the things I thought of that I feel like kids would be a problem. Something I talked about with Unc at Randy's at work is like, bro, I can't stand when I mean, obviously it has to happen, but like when the kids that are squealing or crying or
Yeah,
in the
see, I don't
restaurants,
want
in the
that. I don't
restaurants.
want that.
That's big, especially if you went to a bougie restaurant for some
Yeah.
reason. and then you pay just like everybody else pays a lot of money at this restaurant, and then you have
Yeah,
the
and
one
you have a
kid
kid
that's
screaming.
squealing, I'd be
Yeah.
like, we paid too much to have this
Yeah,
happen.
yeah.
You know what I'm
See, I
saying?
don't want that, that I think is a product of their environment.
But I feel like that's just how kids in general, bro. Like they're babies. Of course they're gonna cry. And
Well,
shit.
okay,
You
I
know what
will
I'm
say
saying?
for
But
the
it's
first
like,
year, like I'm not bringing a baby.
we can't help them not be annoying.
Yeah, I'm not.
You
I
know?
think like the first year, maybe even a year and a half, you probably aren't gonna take that kid anywhere like that. But like, and if that's the case, me and Cassidy aren't doing that stuff for like the first year and a half.
And then that comes to like the argument of like I was just thinking like that comes to the argument like I've had with one of my other coworkers. Her name's Sam. She was like disciplining physically versus not. And
I'll hit it good.
she was like, well, I got beat and now I resent.
But
And I was like, well, I got beat and now I'm better.
yeah, but yeah, and
Like,
I think everybody's definition of like beat is different. Like, did
yeah.
you get like a
No,
like
what
a
her
spanking?
beating wasn't bad enough for her to
Right.
resent or be
Yeah.
a whole different person than
You
she
also just
was.
called her out by name.
Sam, she don't watch. And she openly told me I will probably never watch your. And I was like, that's real. Like, at least you're real. I told her, I said, I respect that. At least you weren't gonna like, I'll watch, and then there are
And
ones
then
that don't.
Yeah.
Then that's more fake. But it's like, well, I was beat. It made me better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think.
And then it comes to like, do you think those kids would be better in the restaurants if they were publicly physically disciplined versus not? Because you know you have the mom that's like, don't you dare yell in here. They're gonna do it still. You know what I mean? But if you take them outside real quick,
right,
they come back in.
Right.
They're
Well,
better.
see, I think that's the thing, right? I think that one, doing some of that stuff, not, and obviously not like beating your kid, but like, you know, disciplining your kid
Yeah.
is fine. One, doing it privately, right?
Yeah.
You know, like exiting the situation for a minute. And then two, like, I really think that it's important that your kids have some sense of, not fear is a bad word, but some sense of like fear, right? Like,
Yeah.
like your kids have to know that you kind of mean business.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of the things my mom can say something, or even when we were younger, she could say something or tell us to stop. And if we didn't stop, we knew that we were going to get in trouble, you know, like, and she meant it, you know, and or like I'll turn the car around kind of thing. A lot of people use that as a tactic, I feel like, but never don't have no like real behind it. My dad has canceled stuff before, like, no, we just won't do it no more. Fuck it, it's over. You ruined it for me, you know. My mom has said the same thing, like, you literally ruined this thing for me. We're not doing it anymore, you know. And I think like, you know, kids learning like real discipline is
learning like to be selfish versus selfless, to not
Yeah.
be too selfish and not be selfless.
Dude, you know, you said that, you know what it reminded me of?
There's some parents, I'm not gonna call nobody out. I'm not even gonna mention no names. There's some parents that are openly selfish still.
Yeah. It's younger parents. Oh yeah.
And that's crazy selfish, bro.
Yeah.
And it makes your kids resent.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
You know what I
Well,
mean?
that's what I'm saying. Like,
but if you're selfless, that's when you get walked over too.
well, yeah, there's a balance.
You know
That's what I mean.
mean?
Like, for the first year and a half, at least, you're talking about like the fancy restaurant stuff and babies being in it. What are me and Cassie doing in a fancy restaurant or like some nice dinner date in the first year and a half of our baby being born? Why aren't we at home taking care of our kid? You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure there are some circumstances where you have to, but like if it's just a little date, well, we knew at least for the past, you know, 9 months up to being born, the kid, we knew we were going to have this kid. So we should have prepared ourselves that we're losing out on that for at least the first year and a half. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to toss our kid onto our parents every time we want to do something. We have to accept that we're not going to be able to do stuff for a while, which is fine with me. I don't want to do anything now. I just want to stay home, you know? So anyways, we still, you know, this last one we mentioned it, but we never talked about it in depth. But, you know, me and Cass having a kid.
Yeah.
Crazy. We heard, no, well, not her. We don't know yet. We took her to her appointment, Cassidy, and we heard the baby's heartbeat.
Dope.
Well, we've did before as well.
Did it sound white?
It was, you know, it was beating pretty fast. So I don't know. No, the kid's mine. There's no question about that. But she's actually gonna be angry that we're joking about that. Yeah. Sorry, it's just all jokes.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Oh, I will say the first heartbeat was the first time we heard the heartbeat was crazy.
Mhm.
like the first real sonogram, or was that what they're called?
I think so.
Yeah, sonogram. Yeah, the first real sonogram was crazy. Cass doesn't get emotional, so I can't get emotional because it is kind of an emotional thing.
I
You know
hate that.
what?
That's probably why I don't know. I feel like you are supposed to be.
Oh yeah,
You
no,
know what I
I got
mean?
emotional, but like Cass didn't like show like big emotion, so I was like, yeah, it's cool.
Like you have to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, you have to have it.
Oh
That
no, she is emotional. She cares.
you have to have it. You don't ball out cry, but like, you gotta at least.
Well,
Man,
that's the thing. I think that neither one of us just showed like we're in the room with other people, and I don't know. Maybe she did get emotional. I just didn't see it, but because I didn't see it, I was just like, suck that tear back up, kind of thing. You know.
mhm.
Um, we're thinking about buying. They have these little. Actually, this last appointment we went to where we just heard the heartbeat, not a sonogram. It's the same thing. It's a little handheld like heartbeat thing,
Mhm.
and I thought it was a gimmick. And then the doctor walked in with it. In the
Like a toy or something for
it
your
looked
memory, like a memory or something.
no, 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 no. It's like a little handheld sonogram thing.
Oh,
Like you still have the little thing, but it's not a picture. It's just for a heartbeat. And where I was like, I don't know, Cass, this seems like kind of like a gimmick. And the doctor walked in one. I was like, that's crazy. That's the same thing that like on the ad, you know.
mhm.
And they're on sale right now. And we keep thinking about buying one. My problem is we're not a sonographer, right? So like, if we can't find the heartbeat, we're gonna just freak ourselves out.
Yeah.
And like the other day, she was worried. She's like, I feel really normal. And I'm like, okay. She goes, I don't know. Like yesterday I felt pregnant and today I don't. I was like, I don't know what that means. She was like, she's like, should I be worried? And I was like, no, I think you're fine. But like we're like, you know, it's so you just don't know. And then it's like every time she's hurting or whatever, you're like, how bad are you hurting? Is your tummy hurting? Because if so, and it's hurting bad, we might want to go see somebody. Or are you just gassy? You know, isn't that crazy?
Sounds like a lot of money.
Well, you get insurance.
Yeah, but still, it's like,
You got to get insurance. You have insurance.
yeah, I do.
Well, you're fine.
I'm not having a kid with myself. I don't even go to the doctor.
Yeah, you have to get insurance with it because that was a big worry for me, but we got it.
Yeah.
Uh,
I dumbed mine down a little bit because I haven't. I got the best I could get, and I didn't go once last year. And I
right.
told myself if I got the best one, I have to go. But I did not fulfill my own
I do
promise. So
think
I dumbed mine down a little bit. Instead of like $100 a check, like 88. I chose the one under
right, right, right,
because I'm just like, I could use 20 extra bucks a check if I'm not even going to go to the doctor,
right.
or it would be 40 a
Well,
month. You
you
know,
there's also things
40
though
something, 44.
depending on what you have, but like I see these like dietitians that are covered by certain insurance companies and stuff. Like if you use that stuff to its full extent, but like I don't go to the doctor often. If I do, like it's because I'm like
I
dying.
really don't believe in that shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like
To be honest, it
it.
just seemed like they wanted to put me in a cycle. Like that was stupid.
Yeah. The
You know what I'm
only
saying?
thing I considered going to a doctor recently to get a blood test done because I feel like I'm low on some sort of vitamin. I just have this feeling because I just was so drowsy and like sometimes I don't want to do anything. And I was doing research and like comparing things, and they're like, well, deficiency can get bad enough to where like you are, um, you know, lack of energy and stuff like that. And it's like, well, I could sleep fucking 12 hours and I still don't have the energy. And I'm like, I'm not like depressed. I literally physically don't have energy for things sometimes. And I was worried about that. So I don't know. I've considered doing that. But then again, I don't want to go spend money to get my, what if I'm just crazy? Got to give my blood for them to be like, yeah, dude, you're fine. Because we don't eat like horrible, but we don't eat the best. My biggest thing I think though is I'm dehydrated a lot.
Yeah.
Like I think, and so that's what I did tell myself is I'm going to put off doing anything, going to see a doctor or anything. I'm just going to focus on being super hydrated.
Mhm.
That's why I was drinking the liquid IV like normal because I'll go all day without drinking water sometimes, or I'll get my coffee. It'll last me halfway through the day. Then I'll have a soda at lunch and I won't
Mhm.
have any water,
Mhm.
and that's no good.
I went to doctor for my checkups or whatever, and yeah, get my high blood pressure pills and stuff, and I've been taking them and it's been good. I haven't been in a couple months. I ran out. Just haven't went back to the doctor, or I got to go to a new one now. But I went and I was taking the pills, and they were like, "Yeah, don't know why you have high blood pressure. Yeah, it runs in your family, but this is telling me that something is wrong with your kidney."
Mm.
Okay. So they're like, "You need to see this specialist by this date. You have to call now because they're pretty busy, whatever."
Mm.
Never did. And then I never also went back to the doctors until I just need a refill, you know? So I went back the next time, maintained the pills I was taking, and drank more water and shit, stayed active or whatever. Then I went to a doctor and I got a different person. They were like, they give you the summary of what's going on with me, and
Right.
then he's like, "Yeah, everything looks good. Just stay on the medication you're on." And I said, "I never went to that kidney doctor that last doctor told me to go to." And they're like, "I don't know why they told you to do that. I think you're good."
Yeah. See, it's
That's what
crazy.
bothers me. No
Yeah.
one knows anything. They're
Yeah.
just guessing their best.
Yeah. I
So I'm
went.
like, so what if I would have went to that kidney doctor and they were like, "Dude, you just got to get a new one."
Yeah.
And what if I did that for the next guy to tell me your original one was fine?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
You just have high blood pressure. Try to not eat fried food.
Right.
And I'm
right.
like, I will never stop. I told him I will never stop. My mom says the same thing. Just because, like, I'm not gonna. All right. What if they're like, okay, well, I guess we're in different ballparks now because you got a kid on the way or whatever. But me as I am, if they're like, if you can only eat salad to fucking maintain your life,
Mhm.
or else you're gonna die, I'd rather die. Like in the meme.
Yeah.
Have you been
yeah.
seeing those? Bitch, I'd rather die. When he's getting
Nah.
off the weight bench. Anyways, I'll show you later. But it's this guy fucking lifting weights, and it's like you need this person to cash your parlay, and I'd rather die.
Oh.
So like, that's because you got to enjoy it, man. Like I don't want to stop enjoying what I enjoy.
Right.
Now, if I want fried chicken, I'm gonna eat fried chicken.
Word.
I'd rather die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah,
Than
yeah.
just eat a fucking salad.
Yeah, about the doctor's guessing thing though. So I hurt you. Do you remember when I hurt my back? Like I don't know.
Yeah.
And like it was hurting bad.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't do anything. And so I did go to a doctor because I couldn't like move. Right. It was bad. And they took some X-rays or whatever, and they're like, yeah, it doesn't. I don't know, nothing seems crazy, but they never showed me the X-rays, which I don't know how I feel about it. Like they never brought him into the room and was like explaining stuff. They're just like, yeah, it looked fine. I'm like, did you look at him? You know, I don't even know. And then he goes, well, how old are you? And I was like, well, I'm 25, you know, same age that I put on the paperwork that I spent 20 minutes filling out, but okay. And he goes, well, yeah, I'll be honest with you. At some point in everybody's life, you're going to get back pain. And I'm like, what? He goes, so here's a muscle relaxer and a pain pill, like a pain reliever. You know, take 2 of these, 1 of these. And then he goes, take 2 of these a day and then 1 of these every time like you have a flare up. And I'm like, but how do I get better? Right? Like, how do I prevent this again? Because I genuinely I didn't do anything for this to happen. It just happened. He goes, no, people just have back pain. And I'm like, I don't like that answer. I'm 25. I shouldn't be having it. Something happened, you know? And he didn't have an answer. And I ran out of pills, so whatever.
Yeah, when I went for my ribs, bro, and I went to the ER because I needed to go somewhere ASAP so I can get cleared to work.
Yeah.
Because I need to work. I freaking went to the doctor, and that's when I told them, like, I can't even move my body. It feels like something's stabbing my ribs. And they were like, well, we did your x-ray. Nothing's broken. Just keep taking Advil. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
I hate
I
that.
told them that's where I fudged up because I told them, I said, I kind of want a strong painkiller. And they were just kind of like, yeah, no, because they probably thought I was a pill popper.
Right.
But I'm like, I asked for one thing and I paid this amount of money out of
Mm.
pocket.
Yeah.
Get some drugs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they're just like, just keep taking your Advil. It's not enough. It's not
Right.
working. I still can't sleep at night.
Right.
What saved me was a fudge BioFreeze.
Oh, word. Yeah.
I used the shit out of the BioFreeze and I was able to at least be chill enough to sleep.
Well, see, the
But I'm
problem
like,
is,
why did this freaking thing I bought? I just wanted a damn painkiller.
Right.
You know
The
what I mean?
problem
They
is
didn't
I
want to give me
think
no
that, like,
fucking Percocet.
you know, the X-rays are only going to show your bones, and of course, I know I didn't break my back because I had to get out of the truck and walk in here, so my back's not broken, but there's something wrong. And like same with you, the ribs, you probably don't have a broken rib, but there's muscles, there's tissues,
Yeah.
there's all this stuff. Like, can we do a real thing and figure it out? Because I know they say it's expensive, and it probably is, but like, I I just don't think it's that expensive. Like, you have the equipment.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Yes, the equipment was expensive, but it's not expensive for you to do the test, you know? And I just don't like, and he was like, yeah, just, you know, take these pills. Everybody has back pain. And I'm like, it's crazy
man,
because
just
I never
how much
have.
money they get and how much they expect and how much and how insurance is evolved and the things you really want to get done
Yeah.
never get done, it seems.
I think the hospitals are the reason insurance, like health insurance, is so high because you know, Cass had a little skin thing. She had to get it cut out.
Mm.
And at the time we didn't have the insurance, right? And they were like, "Are you self pay or are you insurance?" Because they handed us a bill and it was the insurance price, and it was obviously 10 times higher than what we pay. And we're like, "No, we're self pay." And they were like, "Oh, well then let us fix that." And it brought the bill way down. And I'm like, for the same procedure, but it's just because they charge the insurance company so much higher.
It's all a scam.
And I think and that's why health insurance I feel like is expensive because it's
Yeah.
like they have to cover the high hospital costs, right? But the hospital costs really aren't that high. They're just charging that high. And then you see all these videos like when you go to an ER, you go to the hospital, ask for an itemized receipt or an itemized bill
Mm-hmm.
because they'll start to take things off because they just add stuff on there. And they'll be like, Tylenol, $400.
Yeah.
You're like, wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and I think car insurance is a scam.
Car insurance is a scam.
Like all that shit, bro.
Because you know, okay, so I've paid, you know, for the past, how long have I had my truck? 4 years. And even before that I had Progressive, but at least on this truck, I know that I've paid about $600, well, $400 for my truck. $400 for my truck alone for the past 4 years, right? If I got in a wreck tomorrow, are they really gonna be there? Because like when dad got in a wreck and mom needed some of that insurance, whatever, State Farm like fucked her. Like it was a big deal. It was bad.
It seems like they have your back, but they never do.
Right.
That's and you
The
pay
insurance
money.
companies are never gonna lose.
And you pay money.
Yeah.
And so what am I paying for?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? If I'm paying you money, I want you to act like it was you in the accident.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
at least they should hire people that
Yeah.
take it like that because you have to have a fucking
Well,
heart.
and when I worked,
You know what I mean?
when I worked for a boat towing company and or a salvage thing, and we would go get boats, and insurance guys would come out and be like, "Yep, it's totaled." And I'm like, it's really not though. Like it never sank. It had some cracks on it. Like, yeah, it's totaled. And they'll just piss the money away, right? But then everybody's insurance rates are high, and it's like, well, if you guys wouldn't piss it away like this, we wouldn't have to, you know. It's crazy. But they'll get benefit from that, right? Because they're going to pay this guy not even what the boat's worth. They're going to pay him what they say it's worth. And then they're going to pay him out. And then he's going to get a new boat. And then he's going to keep paying insurance. So they're better off that way rather than dumping the money into fixing this boat, him still paying insurance. And then if something happens, they're going to be right at the same, thing. You know, it's just a crazy thing. Yeah, there was a distinct boat I remember that like water got in the boat, but the engine. Oh, and that's the other thing. The insurance companies don't separate the two, the engine and the boat.
Hmm.
So water got in the boat, but not in the engine. We could do the whole boat, redo it, whatever. But the guys were like, water got in it. The batteries were on. This stuff's gonna corrode. It's totaled. Water never touched the motor, bro. Freaking brand new motor sitting there, like it's totaled. And we could, there's ways to like buy it out or whatever. But it was just interesting how they were like, yeah, whatever, it's totaled.
Yeah, they all suck.
Yeah.
They all suck, bro. And
Also, just to be clear, we're happy, right? If they come for us, let everybody know it wasn't us.
fuck it. Come on. The fuck? I'd rather die.
if
Dude,
they-
you gotta see that freaking meme because it's like hilarious. Because who's someone you might know?
I don't know.
Travis Kelce.
Uh-huh.
So it's like it might say like when you need Travis Kelce to catch 5 passes when he averages 10, but tonight he only caught 3.
And they'll be like, I'd rather.
And then it's like his face AI'd on the guy laying on the weight bench, and it's a video of him getting off the weight bench, throwing the weight.
Mm.
Bitch, I'd rather die. And it's like
Never
that.
seen
It's
it.
like that kind of situation.
Let me ask you this.
It's dumb.
I just saw an ad for Prize Picks. Shout out Prize Picks. I think they're on top of the world now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Apparently before, and
They're legal in more states.
right?
Mhm.
And apparently before, you couldn't bet on just a win or lose. Like you couldn't say, I think that the Broncos are going to win, or
Prize
the Broncos
Picks,
are going to lose.
you only do players.
But now you can bet win or lose. I just saw that ad.
On Prize Picks?
Yeah.
Oh.
Isn't that so? What's that? Why couldn't
They're
before?
trying to turn into a normal sports book.
But why before could you not bet on a win or loss? Was that a normal
Because-
thing across all platforms, or was that just a Prize Picks?
The way that they do only players is why it makes them legal in more states.
Oh, okay.
Because they can't be I guarantee you, in Florida, you can still use prize picks for player props, but even if they introduce something where it's like over under total score of the game or a money line, which is whoever wins, or a spread, that part will probably not be able to do in Florida still. Florida's only Hard Rock. So that you can't do DraftKings in Florida. You can do underdog because underdog is like prize picks. You can only do players. But on Hard Rock, you can bet all that and players. So they're trying to expand to where other states can use their win or lose in other states, but in Florida it will stay the same. It's only Hard Rock. Because I try to look at ESPN Bet, which is their own sports book. Can't do it in Florida. Only Hard Rock.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
How the laws are with that is always up and down. And
do you know what that documentary is? Cocaine Quarterback or something?
I haven't heard of it.
There was a football player. He played college. This is like the early 2000s, I think. He played college, but in LA before they had an NFL team.
Oh, because I was gonna say if you're on that, you should watch Johnny Manziel. I think we talked about that before.
I don't know,
but he is an interesting story.
So I can't remember this guy's name.
Talk to Martin.
He was on a podcast I listened to, but I guess he was on a team in LA before they had NFL, so it was a big deal, right? It was a college team, but LA didn't have NFL yet, an NFL team. So this was a big deal for them. This team was. And anyways, everybody graduated, and I think everybody like went off to do stuff, and he didn't go to the NFL. So what are we going to do? So he started sports betting, a sports betting company. Well, then he did all the sports betting, and then long story short, he got roped up with the cartel. Like a cartel leader, like reached out to him and did some big bets and whatever. And so I guess he liked the way he did business or whatever is what he said. So they got hooked up and on like moving cocaine for him. It was crazy.
I've never heard of that.
Look it up. Cocaine Quarterback.
I just like Johnny Manziel's story.
Owen something. I don't know. Cocaine Quarterback. It's an interesting story.
Yeah, I like Johnny Manziel, man.
Who's that?
He's a guy who undersized quarterback. He played unorthodox style, so he didn't really have he didn't pass the eye check, which is they look for a certain height and weight. If you don't meet that, they won't even look at you. Like Alabama's not going to recruit you. But he, where did he go? Dang it! Oh, Texas A&M ended up giving him a shot, and then he was small quarterback, small guy, and he ended up balling out. He went crazy. He won a Heisman, arguably top college football player all time. You know, with Tim Tebow and up there. And isn't it crazy how the top ones usually are the ones that not end up doing nothing in the NFL?
Yeah.
Anyways, because Tim Tebow, you know, he didn't work out in the NFL, but he's doing great things outside of it. So shout out Tim Tebow.
Wait, but what did Johnny Manziel do?
Okay, so back
illegal
to Johnny
stuff
Manziel.
or no?
So yeah, the whole time he was partying like a rock star. So he would not study playbooks, would not study defenses. He wouldn't do what normal players do, but just play on Saturdays and go crazy. So he essentially lived a young rock star lifestyle. He was like teams practicing. He's hanging out with Drake, you know, wearing OVO chains and in the studio with him. And he ended up going to the league, tried to take that same habit into the league, would not study a playbook, would play on Sunday, play like shit. And he shit on his whole career. And he then he got back into drugs bad. And now he does like radio hosting, ESPN stuff, or podcasting on YouTube. And now he's made a good career. And now he tries to mentor the kids that are in college football now to not be like him, or take his story and try to not be like him if you're for real want to make that NFL money. So yeah, that was a crazy story. So essentially, he was just like, it had to do with cocaine as well. He was like doing a lot of drugs.
Oh, but I thought you were
playing out of
like
his mind, bro.
Yeah.
With saying fudge practice, fudge studying. You know, he was essentially a celebrity at a young age in college too, because he was like 18, 19.
Right.
And basically, kind of like we say a lot, like we've done a lot of things at a younger age. He definitely did a lot of things at his younger age.
What do you think about the college athletes
NIL
being able
money?
to make money now? I think that it's fine.
That is an interesting topic because it's kind of like the same thing with drugs, like weed being legal now. Kind of like, well, there's people in prison that was dealing weed, but now it's legal and they're still in prison.
Right.
It's a bit odd. So now it's like Manziel would also accept money. You know, before it was legal, a lot of them did.
Well,
they would make hella money outside of the college, or the college would give them
Yeah.
money to, hey, come here, here's some money. But now it's like open. And how I feel about it for real is
Well, I think if like
people have
Livy
not won the
Dunn.
Heisman because of that kind of stuff. Oh, you've
Yeah.
accepted money, so no,
Right.
you're disqualified.
Right. Right.
But
Right.
now everything's just okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But how I feel about it is, uh, it's hard. I can't say that I'm with it. I can't say I'm against it because
Yeah.
I'm with it because it might promote kids to stay in school longer. Carson Beck that goes to Miami,
Mm-hmm.
he could have went to the league last season, but he got offered more to play for Miami football college versus what he probably would have got as a rookie contract in the NFL. So
Mm-hmm.
I guess he gets to stay in school
Well, but
longer.
before they couldn't get money like even outside of it, right? Like
Mm-mm.
like they
Yeah, if
couldn't
you get
take
caught,
brand
no.
deals,
Mm-mm.
right? That's what I mean.
Now everything's okay though, but to me, the only thing I don't like is like what about all the other guys that got shit on and
Yeah.
slandered and expelled and suspended
Right,
and
right.
everything's just okay now.
Well,
Apparently.
what if like they took money? Because like the only one I really know of is that Livy Dunn girl.
Yeah.
Because she had a following, and then they're like, okay, now you guys can take money. So she obviously like boomed afterwards. But like, what if they took the money and said, okay, but if you're gonna accept money, you have to pay for school? Because a lot of them are on scholarships and stuff,
Yeah.
like sports scholarships.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a little bit more fair.
Dude, this is more close to home. This kicker, first of all, he's a black kicker. There's not many of those. He's a black kicker. He went to UCF,
Mm-hmm.
right? And he was a great kicker. And UCF hit him with he started doing YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And while he was kicking, he wouldn't put any business on the team out on YouTube. He just, his own life.
Right.
He kicked some balls around and just talk in front of a camera.
Right.
And then UCF like sat him down. NCAA, big dogs, big wigs came in. UCF had to tell him, hey, it's kind of like play football, but you got to stop YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And because he was making money,
Right.
and he chose YouTube.
Oh yeah.
And now he's making more money, more successful as a YouTuber. But see, like, what about his story? He could have been kicking right now in the league.
Right.
You know what I mean? But now everything's okay. That's a bit weird to me because, he got shit on essentially
Yeah.
just by making money off of YouTube.
Yeah, that's crazy. You want?
Yeah.
I have another little bit of a hot take.
What?
How do you feel when in high school kids are told like, how do I word this? I feel like at some high schools there are some coaches that give some younger athletes false beliefs. Does that make sense? Like I think that they'll hype them up, and then they go to college and they play and they're like, oh, I'm not shit.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Like, and I mean that in the best way possible. But I think that we saw that a lot, especially in like our smaller communities. They act like these kids were like gods among men sometimes, and then you send them off to college and you never hear from them again, or where sports are concerned. Because like, yes, they were good for our schools, but they weren't like, ain't no recruiters pulling them out of nothing.
I think what it is I think the third reason would probably be that they're actually not as good as they were.
Well, that's what I mean.
I think the first, though, like the main problem with them is not that. I think the first problem is kind of like just growing up in general. It's like the stuff that you were protected from,
Mm-hmm.
like, because the coaches that have a heart, they protect you from a lot of things. When you go out into the real world, which I guess it's not real world, but when you go from high school football to college, is obviously you still have team practice required, team lifting at 6 a.m.
Right.
or whatever, but no one's forcing you to do that.
Right.
But at home, your parents might be like, hey, you're going to football practice.
Right.
Or your coaches might even call you up and be like, yo, bro, come into practice.
Yeah.
They might pick you up.
Right. Yeah.
And in college, you're on your own.
Yeah.
Like if you don't show up for that lift, you're not starting. If you're not starting, you get moved down the depth chart.
Right.
If you're on the bottom of the depth chart, what happens? We don't want you anymore.
Right.
We have someone better.
Right.
So I think I think that's the main reason. The second would probably be just getting caught up more into bad stuff because you're exposed to more bad stuff. Like if you're exposed to just weed here, over there it's crazy shit.
Yeah.
And then you get mixed in with the wrong people. And then you're too worried about making money dealing dope than playing football.
Right.
But you have to study in college. You have to study like the play sheets.
Right.
You have to do all this stuff, and they're not doing that too. I think that's two.
Yeah.
And I think the third one is what you're saying. You're just actually not good enough. I think that's third because I feel like with the college coaches, they literally will build you to what you're supposed to be. That's why I said earlier, it's like, I think I told this to Martina or something. But it's like you could not play football ever. But if you're in high school and a guy sees you and you're 6'6", you're a lineman, you're 6'6", 300 pounds. I don't care that you've never played football.
Right.
We're going to offer you a scholarship because they're going to make
they're
you
gonna show you football.
Yes. Because they did a lot of Hawaiian guys.
Yeah.
They might just, I've never played football. I'm a wrestler.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to teach you how to block.
Right.
And they will. I feel like it's like first of all, you have to want it. Second of all, you have to like kind of discipline yourself.
Oh, speaking of that, this is old news.
With mine was dumb, bro. The reason why I didn't do anything was dumb. And it was dumb. But I feel like a Johnny Manziel moment because I tell people this now. Like, first of all, don't make any decision based off of a female.
Word.
Do not care about their feelings. They will not, like, because, like, you know how it is, bro. It's like, there's one NAIA school, which isn't D1, it's not D2, it's not D3 division. It's lower than that, but it's still playing college football. And it's still opportunity. And it's still 75% scholarship or 50. I got offered Weber State in Florida. They wear, I think their mascot's a bird. They wear like purple. And they were like, yeah, we want you to play D tackle. We want you to be 300 pounds though. We're going to get you there. We're going to get you right. The first thing that came to my head was my girlfriend. I don't want to leave.
Yeah.
The second thought that came to my head is I don't want to be fat. Like I try to not be fat. I don't want you guys to fatten me up.
Right.
But I took it the wrong way because first of all, they probably meant that in muscle.
Right.
And then that bitch is not in my life.
Right.
So it's like that kind of, if I could talk to kids, bro, about just athletics, I'd be like, your life now is not your life.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like, you know, you could do so much great things if you just like really chase a bag.
Yeah.
Like don't chase that, chase the bag for real. And there's some other school in freaking like all the way up in Timbuktu, like Missouri or something.
Yeah.
Some team that like they had like a horse logo or something, brown colored. And I was like, I don't want to leave home.
Yeah.
And now I want to be away from
Yeah.
Like it's like it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. Speaking of football though, this is old news, but you like the blindside thing because you're talking about the recruiters, or whatever.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy that ended up being how it was? Like what the movie was about, what the movie was defending or saying what didn't happen is what was actually happening. That the family conned that kid.
Yeah.
And the whole movie was like, we did not con him. Like that was the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then news came out and like, oh yeah, we did con him.
I wish they would have. I don't think they had Michael Orr was his name.
Yeah.
I don't think they had Michael Orr. They should have had him involved in it.
In the movie.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
To like direct it himself or really tell his story because it's his.
Yeah, they went to the family and the family told the story.
Yeah.
And like we didn't con him in anything. And then one, they did con him, and two, they kept all the money for him for the movie and stuff, or what, you know, whatever money they were getting. I can't remember the whole story, but anyways, apparently they really weren't as good as they said they were. That's not very Christian-like. So anyways, that was crazy.
Shout out Sandra Bullock though. She did well in that movie.
Yeah, I like Sandra Bullock. I wonder how, like, obviously she didn't know. So, like, how does she feel about that movie now? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't care.
Dude. Yeah. She's just like, I still got my bag. So,
I just can't believe, bro. What another life that could have been. Like, imagine anybody just playing sports and getting opportunity. And the very few that make it into the league. I mean, even if you don't make it, it's like, it's like all them classes are passed.
Yeah.
You don't have to go.
Yeah.
Like if you're Johnny Manziel, especially if you're a big dog, go to a big school. Dude, kids at Alabama that are athletes, do you think they actually go to class?
Right, yeah.
They don't go to class.
Right.
They just get passed. And even if you don't make it to the league, you got a degree.
Right.
For free.
Right.
And then if you make it to the league, the very few percent, bro, you're making bank playing a kid's game.
Well, that's what kills me, right? Like I would say that even if I had played football throughout high school, that like I wouldn't want to play in college or NFL. Like that's not what I want to do. And I know some people do. I'm not shitting on it, but like I don't know, because I don't think that they should even be getting that much money for what they do. I think that's crazy.
It's
like,
just the market.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Like I understand that's how it goes. That's like it's not like someone is deciding that's how much to get paid versus other professions. But I do think it's insane that that's how much they get paid. I think that is crazy.
Yeah, especially
and the
at that
coaches
age.
too. Like that the college coach, there was a college coach. Not the Gators one because he got fired or whatever. But he got fired and still has to get paid his contract.
Yeah.
If he does not accept another coaching contract, he still has to get paid.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
It's like guaranteed. And then
That's insane.
I would
me.
love to get fired.
I would
Then
too.
again, if your heart's really into coaching, though, it'd break your heart.
Not mine.
You know what I mean?
Not mine.
Bill Belichick, the guy that coached Tom Brady.
Yeah.
They won the Super Bowls. He coaches at North Carolina now, college.
And he's getting millions,
A
probably.
bag. He got a bag.
It's insane.
Because he was about done coaching because he's old as shit. But they offered him that money, and he was like, I'll do it.
But here's my thing. So that's the head coach, right?
Plus, if you're doing it for that long, bro, it's kind of hard. You don't know what life is when you're not.
What about the other coaches that are putting in the...
That's something we should talk about.
What?
Like, kind of like, okay, this is a crazy comparison because totally different shit. And obviously being a soldier is more important, like, for us.
They don't get paid enough.
But it's like that too. But I was going to say, you know how like soldiers struggling with normal life when they come back?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that too with sports. Because you're used to the glitz and the glamour. And you're an athlete. You're LeBron James. And now you're telling me I have to go to the grocery store?
I can't get behind that.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like they have a hard time also transitioning back to normal life. So a lot of them kill themselves too.
Yeah.
So, you know, or have mental health issues. Because Johnny Manziel, I feel it, bro. Because like with me, it was like high school a little bit. But for like that first year or whatever. And with him, he was like, dude, I went from being like to like.
Right.
He did though. And it's like going from that to that crazy change is like, damn, like I can see it being hard to like transition back to like, I was the shit to being like, I really am not shit now.
Yeah, but that is different.
Yeah.
I think comparing, I understand that, but comparing it to active duty soldiers fighting wars is incomparable.
But mental wise, I'm talking about.
Yeah, I still think it's incomparable.
You just don't understand it. Because like going from the president of the United States to being a normal citizen, you're like,
but that's also
you kind of forget. But we talked about this last episode. It's kind of like where I talked with Cassie about like if I don't have gaming Sundays, it's like you forget who you are because you're so high up. You just forget who you are.
Right, but you forget who you are.
But I'm not saying it's not the same. It's obviously not the same. But it's like you going from knowing one thing, shooting, to normie.
Well,
it's like going from this to that is like a crazy change.
Yeah, I guess I get
not
that.
as crazy.
But the reason you forget who you are is two different things.
Yeah.
Like I like if someone's sad because they forget who they are because they got famous, that's their
on the
fault.
type of field too. Like if you're just a supply guy in the military, going from that to normal.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Fucking easy.
Well, it's like I have a hard time with all that stuff, and this is controversial, so maybe I'll tread lightly. But like my granddad, on my dad's side, was like seen some shit, like did crazy stuff, and he didn't use benefits. The only time I know of him ever using the VA for real is when he died. Because he went to the VA hospital. Same with my dad. He didn't use like the VA and stuff like that. He didn't use all those benefits.
Why?
Because they didn't do it for the benefits. Whereas like a lot of kids today go to the military with benefits in mind. Does that make sense?
I would abuse the shit out of it.
Yeah, I mean,
because you're not getting enough.
Abusing it, I just don't agree with.
I abuse the shit out of it. If I can't get anything else, I'm abuse something.
I think it depends. Like I know younger kids that were in for
like
4
EBT,
years,
bro. Another hot take.
Yeah, but I know younger kids that were in for not long, a 4-year contract that didn't see anything, and are getting more than I am right now off a disability.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sign up.
But what that does is take away from the people that did see stuff.
Yeah.
And they get the same amount of disability, but there's, does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like one guy goes to war, gets actually hurt from doing actual, war stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I know there's percentages of disability. There's probably, certain people that will call me out. There are percentages, but let's say this guy that got hurt from doing something real got 50% disability, and this guy that never got deployed got 50% disability. They get the same shit off a disability, but one got hurt from doing a regular everyday job, and one got hurt from doing something real.
It's the same thing I say in Arc Raiders. Call back to Arc Raiders. It's like when you take out that team and they're on the ground, you hit them with you just got to want it more. So the people, like, it's going to sound really heartless, but it's real, though. It's real as fuck. Okay, in that scenario, the 50% guy that actually seen some shit got hurt versus the guy that got 80 who didn't do anything. You didn't
Even if they
want
got
it
the same.
hard enough. Like, you got to want more percent. Like, no, I want more. You got to fight it. You got to fight that.
Yeah,
you got
I
to
just
keep
don't-
applying. You got to keep.
I
You got
just
to. You
don't
got to
agree
keep
with
fighting
that.
for more.
I
And for
think
the guy that got 80, maybe he's just a master persuader.
I think
You know what I'm
that-
saying?
Well, yeah,
Just
that's the thing about.
I'm not shitting on nobody getting their bag. You got to get your bag regardless.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
just
saying?
think
It's
I
just
just
like-
think that the guys that are benefiting more.
If I could get 120% not seeing anything, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, see, I just can't do
I don't
that.
collect EBT. I pay my taxes.
Yeah, I don't collect EBT.
I'm getting
either.
what I can get. We don't get
Yeah.
enough. We pay too much. We don't even use our car insurance, and we're paying too much.
Well,
Give me
that's
something.
not the government.
I'm getting
though.
something though.
Yeah.
Regardless, I'm getting mine.
Well,
You know
that's
what I'm
not
saying?
the government though.
That's like compared to Arc Raiders again. If okay, even if I have the loot, no, I'm not even gonna. This is a crazy example because to be honest, and yes, I'm gonna toot my own horn. If I get good shit, I'll give it to Isaiah because I already got my good shit.
Right, right,
I got mine. But let's say I wasn't as humble, whatever.
Mhm.
If I take out a dude, you take out your dude. I loot my dude, you loot yours. Your dude had level 2 anvil, level 2 pharaoh. Mine had level 4 bobcat.
Mhm.
I'm taking mine.
Right, right,
This
right,
is
right.
mine. I'm getting what I can get.
Yeah.
It's my shit. So at the end of the day, it's okay. Then in this case, circling back, I feel like it's totally okay to be selfish when it comes to that.
That, yeah, 100%.
Like your granddad, if it was 50%, I wish he got 200. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
yeah,
I wish he got 500.
I understand. No, I understand what you're saying, but I think that like
Some people will also sign up, like you said, because
when people,
for the country, and some do it because that's the
Or
last
benefits.
resort.
well, last
you know what I
resorts,
mean?
but some people sign up not because of anything other than I'm going to sign a 4-year contract. I'm going to come out of it doing nothing with benefits, and I don't agree
I
with
think
that.
it's a good tactic.
I think it's not. I think those are leeches.
It's getting your money versus having a good heart. And you're a good heart side, and I'm team
Right.
get money.
Yeah, I could sleep at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be sleeping fine.
I
I'm not
just don't
hurting.
get it.
You're not hurting. Like I'm not hurting people for the money.
Right.
I'm gonna get mine though.
But you don't
There's
think that
there's like
subsequently
levels
you
to
are
it,
hurting
bro.
people?
There's levels to it. Like when it comes to that, I'm gonna get my money. But if it comes that you told me, Bryce, take out that guy, I'll give you 10 grand. I'll be like, you're crazy.
Okay, so
Like
let me,
I'm not getting that money, right? I'm not
Right.
getting that money. But I think this money is what we're saying is I don't think this money is dirty.
okay, but let me okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me preface it this way, I guess. And I'm not like it's fine. I'm not like anything about
Well,
it.
but also I don't know. I'm team against all that, against the government.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, okay, let's say that you
They're
go
already
in.
leeches.
Let's say that you go in,
Let
right?
me leech.
You go in and you do 10 years, whatever. I don't know how that works
Okay.
exactly. But let's say you did 10 years.
Mhm.
But you were lucky and didn't get deployed anywhere. Right?
Cool.
You come back. There's also
But is that my fault?
No, listen. Hear me out. There's another guy that did 10 years and he did get deployed. And he fucking got his legs blown off, right?
Okay.
And you come back and you guys you're doing a regular checkup at the VA hospital. This guy's at the VA hospital and he's having a hard time getting what he needs because he's getting denied certain things, but you've gotten it. You're not going to feel bad?
I would, but that's a systems problem, not mine.
But okay.
Ultimately, it's
Well,
the system's
yeah.
problem, not mine. Anybody and their mother, anybody's grandmother who has dementia could be like, well, he had no leg. He need more money.
Well,
This guy need less. That's
yeah.
a system problem, bro.
Well, yeah, 100%.
I would feel bad, but I wouldn't. I'm gonna get mine.
But do you think that the people that are getting it and don't need it aren't subsequently hurting
well,
the
how
people
do you know
that
they don't need it though?
I personally know people that do not need it.
But if there's some that they like, let's say they may, you know what I mean?
The ones that do deserve it. The ones that
Like, let's say I was getting I would understand where I think we're getting to a middle ground because I would understand if I used the crap out of the GI Bill. Now I'm a doctor and I make 6 figures. I personally wouldn't fight for 100% then. Because I'm already, I got it.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I'm
okay.
good. I'll take my little 30.
That's
I'm
100%.
I'm going to get something.
You did something.
Regardless,
right.
I'm going to get 30, 40, 50%.
That's
But I won't
advantage.
fight really hard for 200% if
Right.
I'm already
But
chilling.
I think that's taking advantage of an opportunity presented.
Yeah.
You signed up. You were willing to risk. Here's money. If you want to go to school and better yourself, fine. That's a totally different situation. I've personally met people, and I will not name any names, in short amount of time, out, did the paperwork the right way, because that's what it requires, either, and have a lot of disability, right? Like, check.
Yeah.
No physical disability at all. They could sit on their couch every day, never work a day in their life, and they're going to get paid. I don't agree with that. I'm not saying that it is the system's fault 100%. It's a bad system.
Because they're not even getting paid enough, like you mentioned before, regardless. So I'll at least give them all the benefit. You know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying
100%.
is they had the same opportunity you did to take the GI Bill and go better themselves. And they're not going to do that. I don't agree with that. I think that maybe they deserve something after the fact, but they also should. It's the same way that if you're on EBT, you should prove that you're working towards something.
Yeah.
People that aren't working shouldn't get EBT.
People that show evidence of applying to jobs they can actually get.
Correct. Well, yeah.
Because you
I
can
say
collect
not
EBT
working
and apply for NASA
right.
engineer.
Right. Yeah. I say
You know
not
what I
working.
mean?
People
and show
who
evidence.
aren't
Yes,
trying.
I've been applying to jobs.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy.
But it's being a scientist.
Yeah,
even
people
though
that
I
aren't
am a high
trying
school
to work.
graduate.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
It's and I think the same applies. And maybe people are gonna feel some type of way about what I'm saying. And I don't think like I just don't get it. I don't get like the leeches. I'll never understand that. And it's not just with the military. And maybe that was even a bad way to describe it. EBT is a big thing too. Like you watch videos of people literally mad that they're getting their EBT taken away, and it's like, well,
I'm
you're
team
living
leech,
life.
bro. I'm team leech, but I want everybody to leech. It's
Right.
not like they can't afford it.
Your team leech for everybody,
brother. It's not like they couldn't afford it, even if everybody got 100. Let's be honest.
Well, no, yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So that's why it's like, yes, I'm gonna get my 100.
Right.
I'm sorry you got 50. I really wish you'd try. Keep trying for 100.
Yeah.
110. Get more than
No,
me.
no.
I'm not hating on your bag.
If everybody could get it and it was fair, I would totally understand. It's the same with other government benefits, EBT, WIC, all that stuff. Well, WIC's for pregnant women, they all get it. But EBT, like all that stuff. But not everybody gets it. Like okay, financial aid for college. I got denied, and there was 8 people living in this house. Cass is an only child and got it. Not financial aid, but the free money.
You had to be doing something wrong, bro.
No.
Because I have another guy who's in same exact scenario, same everything, and he also got.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
He also got denied.
It wasn't that we were doing anything. I know I wasn't doing anything wrong because I went straight to the college about it. The difference was showed income. I had 2 parents working.
Oh yeah.
She had one parent working. Or income, right?
Yeah.
But she's an only child, whatever.
Yeah.
So I had 2 parents working, but they're not considering real life factors. You know what I mean?
The system wants you to marry, but they don't support married.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like her parents are married, but it's a different situation. And my parents were married, both working at the time. Actually, I don't even know if they were both working, but my dad worked for the sheriff's department. And I got denied because we had everything we needed, kind of thing. And it's like, actually,
the only thing you were missing out on that is because I don't know if you did it when you were, but if you were, they would have accepted you even if they were middle class, whatever. But you were living by yourself.
Right, I got accepted.
They would have gave you a lot of money.
I got accepted the first semester.
They see you live at home.
That's why I dropped out.
They see you living at home. They will not give you shit.
Right.
Even if you do get something, it'll be a little bit.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it just. But I got accepted the first semester, and the second semester. Oh, maybe that's what it was. I was living on my own because I was working for Jeff Nations when I got denied. Can't remember. But anyway, my second semester is when I got denied. And like at the time, I had shown my parents' income and everything. It was just a fucking mess. It's like it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, middle class gets fucked.
Yeah, 100%.
All the time.
But we were not middle class. Like one bit.
Collected together? Y'all were middle, bro.
I had 2 people working, 8 people living here.
Talking about Lucretia Mark.
Yeah.
But combined income, that's middle.
Right.
Like they think of low income as like, bro, they think of low income like $15K a year. Like that's
no,
low.
I understand that. But
like,
what I'm
even
saying
if you're collectively, if they made like 40,
right,
50, that's still middle class.
You're paying. We're paying for.
There's that range where everybody gets fucked, and then it's like you're filthy rich,
right?
Or like you're a hobo.
Well, yeah, no, I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
But
if you guys were hobos,
right? But I was living in a garage.
Yeah.
And my brother was on a porch. So it's like, because we had my granddad and my uncle.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing. Like my uncle's got cerebral palsy. He gets, whatever check that is. And I know for a fact it ain't enough. Like, what if he had to live in a home?
I have a cousin who has bad, just for being bad, like ADD.
Yeah,
he gets $600 a month.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he gets $600 a month. I think that's crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But he played his cards right as far as paperwork goes.
But I'm definitely not hating on him.
No.
Get your money.
Yeah. I'm not going to hate on anybody that does it. I'm not going to hate on anybody that does it. I just think the system's so fucked that it's kind of unfair.
Oh, it is.
Like, I'm not mad about
it. Harder.
Yeah. I'm not mad about it. I'm sure that if we really fucking tried, we could probably go get EBT, but I don't need it.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to do it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like if I wanted to, I'm pretty sure I could say, man, the boats didn't do so good. I'm broke. Go get EBT. But I'm not going to do that because I don't need to.
I used to have more of a heart for the government for some reason, like in taking advantage, but now I'm team taking advantage.
I don't think for me it has anything to do with the government because like it's not the government.
I'll forever
it's just
be salty about I'd be
should we
forever
cut all of
salty
that
about
out?
Taxes, bro. Like
oh yeah,
taxes,
taxes
bro.
are crazy.
And
well,
dude, these damn
property taxes
interstate
are crazy.
roads, bro, they get me.
Property tax and tolls are
all
crazy
the
to
roads
me,
in general get me.
What do you mean?
Because I'm
Oh,
just
like
like,
messed up roads?
yes.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, obviously it's like tolls. You pay for tolls,
Yeah.
same all for that, and it's just like, damn, bro. I don't like paying taxes. No one does, but we all do it. Some people pay more than me.
Mhm.
Some people pay less. Why is this road fucked up?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It
yeah.
has to work better.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And if not, I'm gonna take advantage of the government.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Long story short, to wrap it, like that's what I'm trying to say is if it's not perfect, I need money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Maybe the government's gonna come after me. Fuck it.
Yeah, should we cut all of it? If we cut all of it, this episode's gonna be 15 minutes long.
Fuck it, dude. I'm Team Leech, bro. Team Leech.
Yeah, I mean, I am definitely team everybody being taken care of,
Yeah.
but it doesn't work that way. But if
Team Leech,
everybody
bro.
gets taken care of, we become the wrong kind of government.
What do you mean?
If everybody was equally taken care of by the government,
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it becomes at some point will morph into a
what?
communist state.
I've talked about it before, bro. You know how my beliefs are. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's like
We're canceled.
we're on the same cancellation list as Tate and Fresh and Fit. You know the brown guy, but except for different. Like Andrew Tate probably canceled for a bunch of stuff, but Fresh and Fit is
Do you
his
think
brown
he
guy.
trafficked those? Let's not talk about it.
I don't think he did really. I really don't think he did.
I
really
can't
don't think
say
he
that I
did.
don't think he did. I just think that, yeah, I'm not sure that he did.
I don't think so. And I think
Was he
it's 'cause
found guilty? No.
I think it's because he's doing what we're doing right now. You just speak to
100%.
when you happen to know more information than us
Yeah.
about because if
Because did he
he
have
probably has
any,
more connects than us, obviously. I
Why-
think he knows a little too much and exposed a little too much.
why did he get was anybody, did they have any good evidence against him?
No,
I don't think they did, right?
no,
Maybe I shouldn't talk because I didn't look into it.
not really.
but-
There was a video of him, like it. If I remember correctly, I think it was a video of him and his brother.
And this
And they
didn't
were just
happen in the
leaving-
States.
They were leaving a place. I don't know
Mhm.
if it was a club, a warehouse. I don't know what it was. Probably important, but it's like They were leaving somewhere.
Where
and
he
there happened
kept
to be
all the
other
girls.
people behind him. And it was like that's the video. I was
Mm.
like, but you can't get that assumption based off of just that video. Like
Yeah.
we're talking about, like I don't know. But Fresh and Fit, the other brown guy, he got canceled by like just really shitting against what is the word? Not a what's the word when you're not a feminist, but you're for the guys?
I don't
Toxic
know.
masculinity.
I guess, but why is it
he's like
toxic?
that.
What's toxic about it?
Like, 'cause
Let's talk about that.
He'll just say some shit, and then obviously it'll get him a lot of hate.
This is my problem with feminism, right?
Yeah.
Is that a feminist is someone who supports women's rights.
Mhm.
And what was that?
Sounded like an animal that got like
Hurt.
Yeah.
That's crazy. This is my thing about feminists, though. Feminist is for equal rights for women and, that stuff. Equal.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of times nowadays that feminism has morphed into women being stronger than men or women. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like equal is equal, but them saying like, you know what I'm talking about. I've got to tread lightly.
everybody's talking about that, but I'm still stuck on the garment. Like I'm trying to think of a way they've actually helped me. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Me
I
and
don't-
Uriah talked about this a little bit because he's police.
Yeah.
And what did I say? It didn't bother him. I think I made a joke where it's like, I probably shouldn't say this because you're probably going to snitch on me. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, and then I said, he said something. Oh, I wish I remembered. And then I said, me personally, I feel like we should be on our own. That's just how it should be. Some things you just settle person to person rather than a third party. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, for example, you got beat up, right? And police is called, comes a whole ordeal. No, go get your get back. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Go get your get back,
I understand.
bro. Obviously, death is
Yeah.
different, right? But if
Well,
it's like
yeah.
you got your ass beat, calling the popos, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, bro, go get the trainer, go get right, and go get your get back.
I do-
And then after that, bro, hug it out.
I do think
Shake
that
his
there should-
hand.
Well, even
All right,
in
bro,
death.
agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I beat your ass. All right, you got right. You beat the shit out of me. All right, bro, we're good.
Like,
It's settled.
like
A lot of shit could be handled like that. I feel like,
Yeah, I do think people being able to get their get back is important. But like, I don't think that death is so different. Like, what do you think about like the death penalty? You think there shouldn't be one or should be one?
As in like if someone did something bad. You're talking about if someone did something bad like what is it just a long sentence or like insta dying?
No, like getting killed,
Oh,
like
just
the
like
death
killing?
penalty. Yeah,
I'm with it.
right. If
They
someone
shouldn't
murders,
exist anymore.
if someone murders in cold blood,
Yeah.
no reason,
Yeah.
in cold
Yeah,
blood,
they don't
they should
exist
die too,
anymore.
right?
Yeah.
We're gonna get canceled, huh?
It's real. No, because it's like, okay, 'cause we're talking about money, and my money is going toward this murderer's food.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fudge that.
Yeah.
If I should get a vote,
Yeah. No,
I don't
get
want
it.
my tax dollars and
Yeah.
yours, whoever's, speak for yourself, whatever, cannot go to feeding this mother hunter.
Yeah.
Take them out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why are we paying money for this? Oh, because, the argument could be they have to have a long sentence so they really can think about their decision and be depressed. No, bro.
Yeah.
Save your money. Save my money. Get them out of here.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be by a bougie ass, what's the word? I'm about to butcher it. Euthanization? What is the word?
Euthanization?
Yes. It doesn't have to be a euthanization. Bro, just stone them.
Well, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it has to be a humane way. I think that I struggle
no,
with it.
No. If they murdered in cold blood, it does not have to be in a humane way. You know what I mean? Fudge that.
Well, but then we're no better than them.
That's fine. I didn't kill somebody. I did him.
Well, you
he
did
deserved
now.
it. He deserved it.
Yeah. See, that's what I struggle with.
Get your get back.
Yeah. That's what I struggle with.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
get your get back.
No, 100. I get what you're saying.
Fuck
okay,
it.
so
if it was a young kid,
well, that's
let
what I was
the
gonna talk
parents
about.
do it.
There was a murder a few years ago here.
I saw one in Australia. It was a crazy story.
Well, this is close to home. It's right down the road. There was a murder of the young girl. You know who I'm talking about?
Yes. Yeah.
So she got killed, right?
Yeah.
They found her.
Mm-hmm.
And that same person, allegedly, the person that was allegedly involved in that murder, like I don't really know for a fact, but the community was like, this guy was also involved, or also the one who stabbed the girl that we talked about a few weeks ago.
If he didn't exist after that, it wouldn't have happened the second time.
Right. But because they didn't have the evidence on the guy, but everyone was like, we know for a fact he did it, but there wasn't like, cold, like stone cold evidence on him for the courts that, he got off of that one. That's what I was told. This is all alleged. I don't really know.
Dude, someone on my Facebook, it was a little eerie, bro. Someone on my Facebook shared, I think it was her mother or one of her family members share her photos and the guy's photo. And it was a paragraph about this guy did it. And it was a little eerie to read.
Yeah,
it was like, this guy did it.
I think I know the
I
post
told the
you're
police
talking about.
all of this. And it was shared from someone that I know.
Yeah.
And the original post was right after it happened.
Yeah.
And now it's like that shot
Reading
shared,
it back then.
brought back.
Yeah.
And now it's a bit eerie because it's just like, they were right, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of those. You know what I'm saying? It's tough.
Man,
it's really tough.
This is going to be a controversial episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, at least we got Andrea to watch.
But it's real though, bro.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't think that I think the problem is when things get controversial is when you're so dead set that you wouldn't hear another side. If people started flooding the comments with the other side and could reason, then I'm open to like people convince me otherwise.
Yeah.
Give me good reason, 100%.
Yeah.
I think when things get controversial, when they're like, you're wrong and what I'm saying is right, that's when it's like, you should be canceled.
Maybe we should just have more votes on everything. Like everything we talked about, if we just had another vote, because we're only voting for shit that like is like, I feel like the things that we vote for, that you go to the polls for, is like a lot of BS. They need to just get to the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
Question 1: should all military people, or should there be deeper evidence, or more people benefit more from VA or shit like that?
Well, we do vote on stuff like that.
I don't remember voting for that.
Well, it was decided before our time.
Or
But
like,
then, okay, you want that changed? You write your senator.
Yeah.
And you have to go through. There's a process for
Is that
it.
even real though?
Yeah, 100%. Yes.
Does my vote count?
Yeah, 100%. I think so.
Like that. Sometimes I really like. What if nothing matters? Not like in a depressive level, but like.
No, I know what you mean. Like we all vote.
Dog.
We all vote, but at the end of the day, does the government just make the decision themselves?
Because it's the same thing where I was talking about. Like it's kind of like when I bring the idea to the coworkers about and blah blah blah, bang 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 bang. Give them all these reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is why sports betting is rigged. and they're just like, you're crazy. And I'm like, think about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So what I say, it's like the same thing. It's just like, do you really think all this is real? Or is there a little, just sometimes things just feel a little too odd.
Right.
And there's like, it can't be, bro. And I'm just like, okay. And
What?
then it comes out, and then you're like, I can't believe it.
Something.
You know what I'm saying?
Did we talk about this? We talked about rigged sports
I'm not
betting.
trying to change your opinion. Long story short, to anybody and to you, I'm not trying to change your opinion. I ask you to be open-minded.
Right, exactly.
For the people watching, just be open-minded.
Yeah, I
this
think
life you live might not be real.
right. I think that's when things become controversial, when people that have opinions aren't open-minded to others. But speaking of rigged sports betting, did you hear about the basketball players? We talked about this in person.
Terry Rozier, he plays for my team.
Right. So we talked about this in person on the podcast.
And I bet on
That's proof that it's rigged. Players betting on players.
So can I get some money back?
Players could low-key bet on themselves.
I need to actually, I could probably submit some kind of claim or appeal to the betting, whatever I use.
When you bet on him. Yeah. Because here's the thing. What's his name?
Terry Rozier.
Okay, Terry Rozier gets Joe Schmo, his friend,
Mm-hmm.
a bet that I'm going to fuck this game up.
Yeah.
And he goes in and fucks that game up. Then Joe Schmo says, here's your cut of of that bet.
Yeah. It's that easy.
And I know that people are going to say, well, they have checks and balances to make sure Joe Schmo didn't know Terry Rozier. No shit. But Terry Rozier's not going to ask his friend. Yeah, there's 100% ways to get around it. So it's like,
I wouldn't go to my friend, but I'd go to a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend.
Right.
And how are you going to know that you're friends with Shalissa?
Right. Exactly.
They don't know that.
Yeah, if that's not proof to people that it's a business,
and if
and
everybody
it's rigged.
is quiet and shuts up, everybody gets a cut.
Yeah, everybody.
And I'm
gets
not
cut.
going to snitch if I'm getting a cut.
Exactly.
Because it could keep coming.
Yeah.
Pause.
Exactly.
If I'm getting some, it's going to keep coming.
Yeah.
So why would I snitch?
No, yeah.
I'm leeching. You know what I mean? I'm team leech.
Yeah.
So if anybody knows anybody that's a pro player that wants to reach through me to get some, let me know. I'll help you out. I will place that bet for you. I just need the money.
Then we better cut that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna get canceled from all the betting apps.
They're gonna be like, I swear I did not know Michael Jordan. They're like, slide the video across. That's funny.
It's crazy, bro. Everything's crazy. But as soon as I bring it up, like I said at work, there's that one.
Yeah.
It still does not. He's not having it.
Are we getting canceled after this or what?
I don't know.
We can't get canceled on no subscribers. All right. Yeah, let's make a deal. Once we reach 1,000 subscribers, we might need to take this video back down.
Oh yeah, yeah, bro.
I've thought about that. Some of the video, like our first video,
Yeah.
might need to come down if we ever blow up.
What happened in the first video?
Farting into the mic and
Oh
stuff.
no, who cares, bro? Besides obviously getting canceled from stuff like betting apps would suck, but like when it comes to like that's how they see me, I don't care.
Yeah, I know.
I'm open already. If I just met you and you asked my honest opinion, what's your honest opinion on GI Bills or whatever, I'd tell you how I feel.
Yeah, but I
That's how
think
it
that's
is.
why a lot of people don't blow up, right? Because they have an unpopular, obviously.
The people
right,
that don't blow up are the
honest.
realest ones.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy. Yeah.
I mean, there's other people too, but that's just the only people that came to my mind.
You know what's funny though? Anything we talked about today, we didn't get political, right?
Yeah.
Like if we would have said we support one side or the other,
Right.
that's when it becomes a problem. But you can talk opinions on
I'm in
everything
the middle,
else.
bro. I'm in the middle.
Yeah, I know. Let's not talk about it. We'll get canceled.
Very in the middle.
It's
I'm
crazy.
team. All you gotta know is I'm team. Get yours.
I'm team.
Fuck the system. Get yours.
Yeah. Take
You
it
know
to
what
the
I'm
man
saying?
type beat.
Yeah.
High school rock type shit.
However you can get it, get
Or
yours.
school of rock is what
As
it's
long as
called.
it's obviously not like selling fent and stuff. But even still. Just kidding.
How much you get?
Yeah. But even still, man. You know how it is, bro.
No,
Team,
people
get
that
your
sell
money.
fent should die. All of them.
Yeah, that's a bad way to get your money though.
Yeah.
You know?
Drugs or fent specifically.
Yeah. Oh, really deep it, bro. Selling any kind of drugs is a bad way. Because
Well,
essentially
yeah.
you're feeding someone's habit.
Well, yeah.
You know what I
okay, but
mean?
like, what about the dispensaries? What do you think about those?
Trying to get political, bro?
Ooh. Oh, okay, no. What? What?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's people I know that did the other way,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, whatever.
Should we lay the pros and cons of each of them?
Of what?
of voting one way or the other on that?
Oh, on
On
weed?
weed, yeah,
Um,
recreational weed. If the thing is, if you lay both of them out, the way you speak, they'll be like, he voted. I mean, I don't think people care about that, but I do think there are pros and cons. I think the pros are taxation, right? Like,
mm,
if it's going to happen anyways, the community might as well make money off of it.
always for government to get money. That's always great.
Well, yeah,
Mm,
right. The government's going to get that money, but it
sweet.
should be back to the community.
Where's my fighter jet?
And and then
Everybody
the
should get one.
cons being that it's way more easily accessible,
Yeah.
right? Because it's supposed to be monitored, but anybody, I could go and say, man, I got back pain, and I could go get a medical card,
Mhm.
100%. And I don't think it's monitored very well. And then what's another pro? Well, the crime rate, right? You know, people aren't sitting in prison over weed nowadays, but they still are, right?
See, that's how I feel about it. Like we talked about with earlier
right. How do you feel about
with
that?
NIL money. Free them.
Okay,
If they have evidence, it's just for distributing tree.
Mhm.
Free them.
Okay, but let me ask you
But
this.
if it's for distributing that plus X, Y, and Z,
right.
no.
Right. Okay, but hold on. Even still now, people get in trouble for having weed or certain things, right? Weed,
Yeah.
weed specifically. People get in trouble for having weed because they didn't take the right avenues to get it. How do you feel about that? It's given now.
No, because they knew the rules and they still broke them.
Right.
Like what is the Florida law? Like 8 grams? Anything over 8 grams is considered illegal. Something like
8
that.
grams is a lot, no?
8 blunts. Depends on how long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
In
yeah.
one session, you're Wiz Khalifa.
Right,
Within maybe 2 days, nah.
right. No, I understand.
But it's like,
Yeah.
but it's like they're, it's open now, but there is still a rule, and if you can't follow that one rule, then
Right.
yeah, that's bad. Kind of like trying to relate it to all right, you're talking to your kid. All right, I'm not gonna make you take the trash out to the side of the road because it's kind of ratchet around here.
Mm.
But can you at least put the bag halfway to the road?
Right.
If you can't even take the bag halfway across the road, I asked for something and I went down on it.
Right.
You got to follow it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like that. That's how I feel about it. You got to at least abide with something that's been really stretched out to be lenient.
Yeah, that was kind of the government meeting in the middle.
Yes.
So we're not going to make it
Yeah.
free use. You can have it, but you have to do it this way.
Yeah.
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 You're not taking my guns.
No, but I need half of it. Let me have half of your guns.
I'm just kidding. We're not going to talk about that.
Let me have half of your guns. Dude, there's so many ways to get around that too, bro. Like, I talked to Martina and Daniel about it.
Here's the thing.
They were talking about guns and stuff, and I was like, there's a way where you can get it
right.
unserialized.
I will not say how I feel in that situation because that is political, right?
Unserialization of guns? Like having them unserialized? That's what I was talking about.
Oh.
Like ghost gun thing? Ghost guns?
Well, no, that's the thing. No,
Yeah.
I mean the government, gun control. Huh?
Yeah,
Gun control. I won't speak on gun control. What, dude?
I was just making sure nothing's moving.
Oh.
I thought it was the government coming in the back.
You're saying too much.
They really came to take them.
No. I won't talk about gun control one way or the other because that is very political.
That's hard, tricky though. That's so tricky.
But I will say a pro is, I guess, saying that there are fewer guns, right? The con is being you will never ever get all of the guns. There's always ways around it. I don't think that gun control will lower the crime rate of any of gun violence. I think gun control will take guns away from the people that didn't even use them in the first place. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And like, I can't say that I'm totally against more gun control, but I think that is a valid argument there. Gun control will take guns away from law-abiding citizens.
Yeah. I think
because who's going to give their guns up?
It's
ones that follow the law.
It's important to know like what can still happen because something happened.
Right.
So it's like if they're all gone, you can take away everything, but you can't take away the act of violence.
Correct.
So
in
you
Europe,
take away everything. Cool. Yeah. Obviously, no more gun stuff, but more stabbings.
Yeah, and a lot of European countries.
More getting beat with a baseball bat.
Right.
More a shank of some sort. That goes with stabbing, I guess. But it's like, I don't know. I think, I don't know. People are going to always find a way to get around everything. So it's like, That's all that stuff's tricky. You
Yeah.
know?
We do need to. We're at 1:35.
Oh wow.
It went by quick when we were talking controversial topics.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck, we're gonna. This is a problem. We're gonna lose friends. All
Oh,
40
no, I'm not
views.
losing friends. They all
Yeah.
know how I feel.
We ain't losing friends.
They all know how I feel, bro.
Maybe we'll lose. Maybe we'll lose 2 of our 40 viewers.
Boo-hoo.
Anyways,
Bigger shit to cry about.
for real.
Team Leech.
Like that, I lost all my guns on Arc Raiders.
Yeah.
Talk about that gun control, bro.
Losing all your loot in the game. I lost a lot of loot yesterday. It is what it is.
I'm not mad about the loot. I told you what I'm mad about in that game, so we're not gonna get into that. Might actually lose a viewer over that one.
No, but dude, that is a lot. All those things are like really hard, man, and that's why they're hard to
Did we talk too much about it? You think?
vote for, bro. It's because like sometimes you believe in the left in one way, sometimes you believe in the right in one way, and sometimes it's really in the middle because it's
Yeah.
like you don't know what's
Yeah.
really best, you know? Because there's a lot of things I don't really know
Yeah.
what's the best.
Yeah.
That's such an issue, bro. Politics in general is such an issue.
Yeah.
More than
I think
anything.
that's why people get canceled over it.
More than everything.
Yeah.
Think about it, dude. Because of politics, people die over it. People divorce over it, maybe. People break up because of it.
Do you know anybody in a
If you
relationship
really
that
think
have?
about it, how does one eliminate politics?
Do
And that's where we end.
you,
You know what I mean?
do you know anybody that's together that has different, like one's left, one's right? I do. I know a married couple that is that one is Democratic and one is Republican, and I don't understand how it works out, but good for them.
I don't think so. The only people I know is me,
Uh,
and that's why none of mine worked.
shit.
The only
Yeah.
is you know,
I knew someone that had both flags on their driveway. Went over the vote. They had a Trump and a Biden flag.
that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and I'm like, how's it working?
As in unique.
Yeah. It's like they're like they work out fine. If it gets to that point, they're. These are also older people, so they're
Yeah.
like they know they're not going anywhere,
Yeah.
and they're comfortable where they're at, and they're gonna say, if it gets to that point, we're just not gonna have the conversation.
I don't think any of my partners like ever, maybe not that I know of, because like that kind of stuff is kind of nailed from the jump.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
there are a
saying?
lot of things that me and Cass did not talk about.
Not enforcing my rule or the way I think on you. I'm telling you how I feel, and I hope you don't see me in a different light to make decisions based off of that. Because initially, it all goes back to like you were talking about the older couple. I assume they're mature.
Mhm.
So it's like I think it's immature to not be with someone because of their political beliefs. I
Right.
did. Like I like you for you. The partners I was with, I like them for them.
You like me for me?
Yeah, not because of what you believe in.
'Cause I'm
You know,
cute or
but I
whatever?
think maybe previous partners maybe think differently.
Right.
And that's sad, but like you said, you can believe whatever you I don't care. You know? Thinks
That's funny.
differently.
13809.
And I don't
Cut out a-
but it's just like it's not about that, bro. I think it's about being mature or not. You know?
That's funny.
You know?
Yeah.
That is such an issue, bro.
Yeah.
Politics.
We're gonna have to
It
talk-
leads to everything bad.
next episode, politics.
It leads to everything bad.
Yeah.
Everything.
Should we get rid of politics?
Yes.
I knew a guy that.
Are you gonna cut this part out?
No, we didn't say anything.
Yeah.
I just said I knew a guy.
Yeah.
They can figure out.
That's what it comes to, bro. You know?
I'm gonna have to watch the end of this video. Make sure we didn't say anything. Oh shit! Are you getting on when you get home?
Fuck everybody's opinion. Be honest.
Dead ass.
Fuck whoever
Be
doesn't
you,
believe
twin.
in the opinion you believe in.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Be you,
They can't
twin.
respect what you believe in regardless. Fuck them.
Something to end.
They weren't meant to be your partner or friend.
Oh wow.
If they can't level with you, that it's okay to disagree.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that. I hope my friends do too.
Nice.
But they, like I said, they already
Yeah.
know how I feel
Opinion.
though.
Oh, does it make sense? Opinions aren't personality. Does that make sense?
If it's not a quote, it should be a quote. That should be a quote. If it's not
Right,
one.
right, because me and you do have different opinions on a lot of things, but our personalities are fine together. Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
Mhm.
Wow, opinions aren't personalities. Oh my god.
That's a good one.
That
That's
is
the title of the episode.
is that the title?
Yeah.
Opinions aren't personalities. Wow.
Yeah, I like that.
Are we gonna transition into a full like hot take podcast?
We do whatever we want with the freedom of speech.
I know who you vote for. That's funny.
Both sides use the shit out of it.
Isn't that?
so,
I was just gonna say,
you
isn't
know?
it funny that literally you could go to a protest where there's this side and this side, and they both will say freedom of speech. It's the way they mean it.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Mm.
Oh, brother. And what's up with bear having guns?
Huh?
The right to bear arms.
Oh.
Oh man. All right.
Long story short, if you want the world to be a better place, vote me.
Oh, word.
Vote me. I'll take care of everybody. Everybody gets a stimulus check every month. Everybody gets $5,000 a month.
Oh shit.
That was Andrew Yang, where he said every family gets $2,000 a month. Remember him?
Andrew Yang.
He ran Democratic side against Obama, I think.
Andrew Yang.
Asian guy. He's like
Don't
Chinese or
remember.
something.
Don't remember.
But he was like, I don't even know how he was gonna do it. I don't remember. It was crazy. And he was just like, everybody getting $2,000 a month, every household. And I was just like, vote for that guy.
Oh, I do remember you.
I'll vote for him, I'll
I do
vote for him.
remember when we were younger, you saying that.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy that Trump's first term
I think it
we
was
were
1,000, maybe 8,000, but still, that's
Trump's first term we were 16.
yeah, wild,
God, that's crazy.
crazy.
16, 20, 20. Yeah, we've lived through 3 elections, like in our like fully frontal lobe developed.
Palmetto Roach or whatever.
Oh, how'd he get in?
Anywhere, everywhere,
I know.
all the time.
I hate those guys.
I do too. I kill them all the time. We're talking about Palmetto Roach.
One of the big Florida roaches that you can't kill. I mean, you kill, but you can't get rid of them.
I flush them.
You need to get rid of them.
All right, guys, that'll be it for episode 17 of the Anything Really podcast. Hopefully, no one got their feelings hurt, and if so, boo-hoo. Opinions aren't personality, so take it easy. Have a great Raider day. Or not. The choice is yours.